Tiene ahora la palabra Lina Tsaltampasi, espero haber pronunciado bien el apellido. Ella es la vicepresidenta de la Asociación Griega de Empresarias y destaco griega de Grecia porque siendo uno de los países más golpeados por la crisis económica y financiera que ha perjudicado a tantas economías en el mundo, sin embargo, ella tiene datos muy interesantes sobre cómo han reaccionado incluso en los peores momentos las mujeres en Grecia, las mujeres empresarias, cómo se han defendido como leonas, incluso cómo se ha seguido generando empleo y actividad económica. Ella también, ha asesorado y sigue asesorando en los últimos años a más de 1000 empresarias ya formadas, otras más jóvenes en periodo de formación y, entre otros méritos, ha sido galardonada por la Unión Europea como empresaria modelo y también ha sido embajadora del empresariado femenino. Tu reflexión, tu tiempo, bienvenida. Gracias.
I would also like to thank Professor Emanuel and the Foundation Terzo Pilastro for hosting us here, and thank you all for participating in this beautiful event. As already I'm introduced, I'm Lina Tsaltampasi, and I'm a part of the Mediterranean economy, female economy, and this is important because many times we go and say things that we are not aware and we don't live in the situations. I am myself a mother, I'm a wife, my husband hasn't divorced me yet, I'm a daughter, that means that I have my parents to take care of, and also I'm a citizen of the world. I travel approximately 15 days per month to consult other women mostly and exporters around the globe. Our association, Greek Business Women Association, is a non-governmental, non-profit making association that unites women engaged in the business field in Greece. It was founded in 1997 in Thessaloniki, and today it has more than 1,000 registered members, though we assist also non-registered members if they're in the entrepreneurship. We are a member of the Committee of Trade and Development of the World Trade Organization, the Federation of Greek Industries, the Association of Organization of Mediterranean Business Women FIME, the Balkan Women Coalition, and many of our members participate as board members in the Greek Chambers of Commerce and Industries. We are trying to assist the ladies to be active in all the fields. But actually, after this small introduction, I would like to get us actually to the point. What's the woman actually position in the Greek economy? Generally, in most of the international conferences, conferences that take place and studies that I'm reading, the obstacles that are recognized for the female entrepreneurship is that women fall behind in education in some level. Women fall behind in adult training. Women tend to follow traditional roles in the family, so they cannot manage the entrepreneurship. Women face the religious barriers. And one more time, we were going to mention the glass ceiling. The question is, are these obstacles true? Are these obstacles for Greek female entrepreneurship a myth, a reality? What are they? And we are going to examine the Greek example. Statistics are very easy to come out from Greek example because actually women are exactly 50% of our population. Only 108 are the men, more than us, but we can kick them out of the country, so we can be equally 50% its participation. And in the educational level, 67% of the adults aged 25 to 64 have earned their equivalent of the high school degree. And of course, this percentage is relatively small because we have people that they were born during the wartime. in the ages 25 to 45, 81% are fully educated. And half of them exactly are women that finish high school. So there is no gap in education in Greece. And if we take it to the higher levels, 60% of the Greek university new students are women. That means that probably we are more clever, more hardworking, but the point is that we are not lacking in education in any level. The numbers are quite similar also for adult training, where women are taking participation more to adult training than men do. As if we take examples for the traditional roles in Greece, we have in several traditional communities in Greece, matriarchic communities. That means that women are more respected in the community than men are. We have also a lot of traders and business women in our traditional communities, and as examples I can tell you the ship owners in the islands part of Greece, the organized farmers in Thessaly, the tobacco traders in Thessaloniki and Izmir, when Izmir was a multicultural town, where the tobacco trading was in the hands of mostly Greek and Italian business women. And as for religion, Greeks are 98% Orthodox, and our Orthodox Church is promoting equality of the two genders by the book. So, actually, we must have been an economic female paradise in Greece, since all the conferences that I have been to, they are saying that these are the four main obstacles, and in Greece we have none of those. On the contrary, though, 51% of people aged 15 to 64 in Greece have paid jobs below the average of the Eurozone, which is 65%. And 60% of the women are unemployed, while 42% of women only have paid jobs. That means that some are working without being properly paid, some are working volunteering, willing to find a job, some are trying to do some community work in order to get into the system. And only 1 in 10, this is 10% of women, actually 10% of SMEs are owned by women in Greece, totally owned 100%. And these women are working more than 40 hours in a week. So even though that female entrepreneurship seems to be 30%, which is very close to EU 28 numbers, which is 31%, the vast majority of the women are solo entrepreneurships. That means that they're building a business in order to survive because they don't have other way to the financial resources. They cannot be employed. This is what we call the entrepreneurship of the need, not the entrepreneurship of the willingness. These are entrepreneurs that they were not sure that they were willing to be entrepreneurs, but they had to follow this route in order to have some family income and some personal income for them. The women entrepreneurs constitute only 24% of the women in the active labor force. The others are employees, and most women entrepreneurs in Greece work full-time. We don't have the benefit of working half-time, part-time, or any time. And actually, this is another measure showing that we are actually very hard-working. A very disappointing number, of course, is the women on board in Greece, which is less than 10%. And if you measure the women on board that are non-family members, it's less than 3%. That means that a multinational company or a very big national company is not hiring board members that are women. So we are back again discussing the glass ceiling. As you see the numbers, all factors as education, as knowledge, as skills are extremely high for Greece. So we are again facing the question, is this a myth? Is this a reality? Where is the glass ceiling going to? So what has happened between the 50s, the 40s, the 30s, where women were really empowered in Greece. And now we are in 2015, and we are again discussing the glass ceiling. We are again discussing inequality, unequal wages, unequal wages, unequal pay slips, unequal opportunities in our society. Something has gone wrong somewhere in the middle, and we need to search for that, and we need to take actions for that. Empowerment is a word that we have been discussing in the Eurozone for so many years, as I remember myself taking part to these committees since the beginning of 2000. Every time that we go to Brussels, we are listening to empowerment of women, and non-activities are being actually made by the Eurozone. So actually, does our European partners want women to be empowered? It's something that I haven't figured out yet. Support in every level. Support maybe through quotas. This is a big discussion. Some are pro, some are negative to this issue. And of course, support through media, because stereotypes are so big in our minds. My boys are being bullied because they are being actually brought up by their dad and not their mom. And I have to explain every day to my children why the mom has to be the breadwinning and not the dad. So why a different model of a modern family is so difficult to be consumed by the modern family, modern community that we are working and living in. We are Westerns. We are Easterns. We are third country. What are we finally? Because we were supposed to be a part of the Western European world, but the activities of the society is somewhere below the sub-Saharan Africa, I think. So educating children from early ages, changing the stereotypes, and really promoting public policy advocacy to change things, there are key factors. But we always need supporters to these roles. SEGE collaborates with Greek ministries, Greek social services, several NGOs and institutions. To be honest, I'm quite disappointed all these years with the results that they have derived. The work that we have done, the effort, the time that we have consumed for this, it's not in balance with the results that we had the last 8 years that we are very active in this field. So we are trying, the philosophy is to provide to the women the appropriate environment to develop their own businesses and themselves as entrepreneurs. We promote young female entrepreneurship, improve the visibility of their achievement in business and promote the growth of women-owned business. We promote ethics and morality while taking initiatives to demonstrate a sense of social responsibility. We promote women in social and political life. We promote and protect women with human rights and eliminate actions of gender discrimination in higher positions. We are not taking any activity for violated women. It's not our field. While women in higher positions and entrepreneurs come often and need our help to support them in gender discrimination. And we are taking activities where we approximately educate and train approximately 5,000 women and their employees per year, while supporting with our own funding approximately 500 new startups, women startups, potential startups per year with consulting and mentoring and whatever they need to be supported so that they will not fail during the crisis to the only pathway that they have to the economy, which is being entrepreneurs themselves. So I'll be glad to reply to any questions that you might have about Greece. This is the data of our association. And thank you for listening.